Hello everyone and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Most folks just call me Orange Joe, and I got a lot of stuff to tell you. um, I, we're back to square one with I don't remember where we left off. So I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna play our boy Isaac, and we're gonna have a long chat here. So currently I'm coming to you from the closest to the present I have since I started recording stuff. Actually, like the first upload day for me, like the very first video I ever uploaded, the first um what was it, like the intro video I did? That video went out like the day after I recorded it. And being fair, that the first one actually got completely deleted. So, well, not deleted. It's still like hidden on the channel, but it's gone. You're never gonna see it. Don't ever worry about it. And that's okay. That's okay. It was bad. I know it's bad. I listened to some feedback from some friends, and I re-listened to it because, like, when I did it at the time, I was like, that sounds fine. But there's a couple spots where you just literally couldn't hear me, so I just was like, all right, yeah, you're right. So I re-recorded it over Magic, and so you got the episode of me doing like a brief channel introduction. If we really need the key, yeah, we'll just. Okay, well, that's my fault, but I'm a little rusty. I don't know if you can tell. Not that I've ever been really like good enough to confidently say, yeah, I could just do that. Duh. Ooh, at least not on PC. But yeah, no, I when I recorded that the very first channel like intro I did, that went up like the day I recorded it. But I had recorded the day before Isaac, and then briefly after that, I recorded, or the maybe it wasn't the day before, but before that went up, I had recorded Isaac and some Nuzlocke just to get my. Why did I? Really, really rusty. But I recorded some stuff, and then those recordings were really close to the day they went up. Honestly, like the first one especially was just the closest in proximity it really kind of could be for me to be recording it and then it going live and stuff like that. But ever since then, I've had a really, really wide gap in between what I have recorded and when it goes live. Like I had a backlog for a little bit there that was 2 weeks long, where I would record something and it would, well, I would have a recording. Okay. Whenever I would do a recording session, I knew that the videos wouldn't be scheduled to go up for 2 more weeks, and that like the final episode of it would almost hit a third week for it to be going up. So I had a really, really big gap there, and that is not the case anymore. This is being recorded on, what is it, the 3rd of the month, and it's probably going to be going up here. Oh boy, I don't even really know. Just leveling with you, I don't actually know when this one's going up, but I think I genuinely think that this one will be on like the 13th or something like that. So like, yeah, it's 10 days out, but like you gotta understand that like normally if I was working at the pace I was beforehand, this would have been recorded 2 weeks ago. Not 2 weeks ago, it would have been recorded a week ago, but stuff has changed for old Joe here. Stuff is different now, and recording for me is going to be different. No, I don't want to use the I don't want to use the word permanently, because that's not true. It will not be different permanently, but for the foreseeable future, things are going to be different for me. And it's that's huge. We need something to increase our damage here, because I'm. Ooh boy, we just need a carry item. Can I get like magic mush or brimstone on this floor, mom's knife, something, just something little. I'm not asking for the world, just the best items in the world. But no, things like I said are very different for me, and I don't know when they'll go back to normal. Normal, quote unquote. Normal as in what the old normal was. And I'm sure you're just dying to know what that what's changed. So I've mentioned it before, and I'm sure especially if you're watching Bull series, because well, actually, I'm a little bit further ahead on the Nuzlocke in recordings than I am to Isaac. I was just gonna say we need to get that before this room has time to damage us, because I knew we were gonna take damage. I was trying to protect our deal with the devil, but unfortunately that didn't happen, so now it's more so looking like we're gonna leave that spirit heart until the end of the floor. Spiders! But no, so what's different for me is I finally made it to college. I'm here now. I'm in my dorm, and everything's all set up, good to go. I do not have a roommate, which is a big blessing, but it's, I specifically ensured that it would be that way, and I have since the beginning of college for me. This is not my first semester, but it's, it's my second, so not a huge difference. But since the campus I'm on requires I think it's the first year you live here, you have to live on campus for whatever reason, and unless you're over a certain age, which being fair, I think I am over that age, so I could have petitioned not to, but like, with there being at least one of my courses being in person, it would be asinine for me to not live on campus, because I don't want to have to drive a literal hour and a half every single day that I have courses. Could I? Yeah, realistically I could, because I only have in-person classes 2 days a week, and those those 2 days, I have 2 in-person classes, and they both happen to happen on the same day, so I could literally drive that hour and a half every 2 days that I have those classes, and then the other 5 days a week not have to worry about it. And being fair, that's not a bad plan, but living on campus has amenities for me. I get to eat on campus with the meal plans and stuff. I get to deal with that. I get to kind of walk everywhere, and I'm getting a lot more exercise. Let me tell you, wearing a mask and walking around on stairs and stuff all the time, I feel like by the time I'm done with this, my lungs will be strong enough to by mouth blow up a truck's tires. I can't tell you how much just lung workout I'm getting simply by existing on campus, with how much walking I have to do and everything like that. It's just it's ludicrous how much more I'm exerting myself just by being here. Since we're here, we'll just go fight the boss. But anyway, I'm on campus now. It's very different. Oh, it's Monstro. You love to see it. It's very different from my life, in between semesters, but I just got to get back into the swing of it. I really got to kind of relearn how to be a college student again, but I'm working on it. And someday maybe I'll even make a half decent student. Maybe I'll learn something. God forbid. Yeah, we didn't get the deal, but we were kind of expecting that, so we will not be taking that pill. Sorry to tell you. But I'm here to do my thing. Hopefully, learn a couple things, at least 2, honestly. But it's just, you gotta expect different. You have to set different bars for me now. If you're out there watching, know that I'm gonna do my best to maintain what I had been doing before, but there's a chance now that my previous schedule is no longer viable. There's definitely Contagion. We get both. Excuse me. I was gonna say Contagion over Rainbow, baby, but por qué no los dos, eh? Dang straight. We came into this room. I know it's extra, but there's a chance that we could get a consumable or some such from it, and I wasn't expecting to get double champions. I'll level with you on that one. I was hoping for it's just a couple flies or a couple spiders. We're on the easier floors now. Told you we get a consumable. But yeah, no, you just know that right now daily uploads, and I'm keeping to that. I'm doing my best to really rigidly kind of adhere to that, because I know that consistency is really, really important when it comes to content, and I know that if I don't keep a consistent schedule, then it's less likely that people will know what to expect from me. If you don't know what to expect, you kind of trail off, or could expect to see weaknesses in continuity with content. Now, not like I'm doing a friggin' series that has arcs and, you know, characters beyond me. Well, being fair, they're the character flaws that I exhibit constantly that could almost be personified, really. But no, there's no like running arcs like that, of course not. But it's something where if I have a conversation in a previous episode that I'm like, hey, you know what, maybe next time we'll talk about this, something like that. I don't want that to be something that's just a victim of the times. I don't want that to just go away, that kind of continuity where I can tell you, okay, half-decent spacebar item that is. But I don't want it to be the victim of time by me just saying, like, yeah, just don't expect me to ever have a contiguous thought. Because that's, yeah, we'll take Ghost Pepper. We like that. That's not what I'm looking to do. I like having, you know, presence of mind and the ability to say, like, you know, you can expect continuous episodes or anything like that to have at least a common plot thread of like what we're going for, what we're trying to do. And right now, believe me, I know right now in Isaac we are exclusively going for the Polaroid, which really, really, really sucks because we missed our first floor deal, which means that we're going to have to reject a second floor deal, or excuse me, we missed our second floor deal, so we're going to have to reject the third floor deal, meaning that our likelihood of, I just got to be honest with you, our likelihood of us getting to the Isaac fight, almost impossibly small at this point. I would not count on it. It's kind of where I'm putting my money on that one. Not that I'm complaining. It's my own fault. I shouldn't have taken damage. Very rusty, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So we'll see if we can get there. But yeah, I don't want that, and I don't want to, you know, be at a point where I cannot keep an at least modicum of consistency. You know, consistency is something that isn't hard to do. It's hard to do consistently. You know, like as long as you can adhere to what you're trying to do, you know, not permanently, of course, but as long as if you set out to do something, as long as you can adhere to it, it's not too bad. But if you set out to do something that's nearly impossible to adhere to, it becomes very, very bad. And I don't know if my daily upload schedule is something that I will actually be able to support going forward. It all depends on how hard my classes get. And I mentioned a lot of panic around that in my Pokemon series, and actually at this current intersection, right? You probably haven't seen the last of that because of the way I record these things. Like the last time I recorded Pokemon was, oh boy, well over a week ago in real life for me, and that whole session went extremely long because I really wanted to keep recording, and because I ended up getting angry and getting on a topic about something, and I was just like, oh, we're having this out now. This is what we're doing today. We're arguing, and it, you know, it felt really cathartic to get it out there. It's dumb. It's not like it was anything that is world changing or anything, but I just felt like I needed to be said by me, and and I put it out there, and here we are. So you won't have seen like the complete aspect of that by the time that this episode goes out. Just know that I was very, very concerned about a couple things before coming to college. I was concerned about when I would be able to record, and that's something I still am concerned about. Don't get me wrong, I have no idea if I'll be able to really continue at my former pace. I don't know if I'll be able to, you know, match that. I don't know if I'll have to cut it by a lot, but just know that as the time of you seeing this, we still have daily uploads scheduled. We have them in the hopper, you know, but it's subject to change. It really is. Life is coming at you fast, coming at me fast rather, and we'll take an orbital. We'll see if we can actually use it to our advantage this run. But yeah, life is just kind of changing for old Joe here, so you just gotta bear with me. And ooh, okay, that was close. Very, very close, but we made it. I don't like, if it weren't for all these holes in this, oh, no, in this boss room, this wouldn't be so bad. And I think, actually, to preserve your deal chance, you pop the card. Just get in there and kill him. Make sure you get that, no, oh, I thought we were going to slip down there. Because we needed to decline this deal. Oh, it sucks to have to decline this one. Actually, no, it doesn't. We don't have enough HP to even want it. Goat head is really the part that sucks, but no, we gotta go. We can't accept it, and we'll move on here. We need a knockout item on this floor, though, because we're kind of getting behind the 8 ball a little bit. Pardon me for hydrating. You gotta stay hydrated out there, too. Make sure you get some water. But no, I don't know if or when content will change, but if it does, you can count on a couple things. One, whatever the new normal is shaping up to be, it will become a normalized thing. It will not be... I won't randomize it. I won't... Oh, bad. Ooh, okay. Maybe don't use the orbital like that is the thing, though. But it won't be like, oh, okay, well, the new normal is on some days I'll upload a video, and other days, you know, I won't. You just won't know what's what. You won't know when I'm uploading. That's not going to be the case. Whatever the new normal becomes, whatever I can fit it to being, we will set a trend on it, and you will know about it. So my guess is that you could expect to hear from me about it on Twitter. So if you aren't already, please be sure to go over to @mostfolks on Twitter. Follow me there, and I will, you know, be very quick to. We're just tying it into very quick too. We're gonna be very quick to dying on this run. I'm sorry to tell you, we're cutting it close as it is, and I don't think that any singular item at this point could really save us from certain death. It would have to be like Ipecac, and we would have to find a Tinted Rock. It's really all that we could, all there is for it. Like, we would need a knockout item and Spirit Hearts here. Cherry card, not bad. Admittedly not bad, but again, we would need a 10 out of 10 item to save us on this one, because there's a black card over there taunting us, but we're in dire straits, and us having to go through a big room to get to our item room is not helping that at all, obviously. Oh, okay. Well, good news, bad news. We can take the pill now, because it could be health up. It's speed down. Great. Yeah, I think we have to go to our shop before we even pretend to go to the next room. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. We're not getting... we're not gonna get a deal on this floor, and we're certainly not getting Angel Precedent. There's just no way. You can't expect that out of me right now. I'm sorry to tell you. But back to uploads. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. I'll tell you about it there, and then it will become something normalized. This is almost tough, but I gotta be honest with you, it's not. We need the health. Before we die, I'm just gonna put my money in here. There's no point in us throwing the money away, because I gotta be honest with you, I'm not too overly confident that this run's gonna make it. But yeah, I'll tell you about it there, and then it will become something that is still scheduled and regimented. You know, I'll pick a like upload schedule, be it maybe, you know, instead of every single day, have it be an every other day thing, which I know doesn't work out with the fact that weeks are 7 days, but maybe it would be, you know, 4 days a week, maybe it would be 3 days a week, maybe it would be, you know, 2 days a week. That'd be the worst case scenario, I should think. And maybe it's just, you know, maybe I don't even schedule it anymore, and that could happen. I really don't want it to. It might be something where, as I can, if I can put out an episode of whatever here and there, I will. Hey, a speed upgrade helps, but again, it's not a knockout item. We haven't had a single HP upgrade or damage upgrade, and the only thing we've gotten is fire rate up, which is, as you know, for me, not good enough. But no, don't anticipate me to go to a... Oh, thank you, Orbital. You are coming in clutch. Don't expect me to go to a completely nondescript setting. That is almost assuredly not going to happen. But, you know, who knows what my upload schedule could hold in the future. And as this goes up, you'll have already seen that I uploaded some indie gameplay. of Polybridge and Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher, I'm hoping to make into like a little mini series, something I do just kind of chill out and relax, and that's going to be really only on weekends and only sometimes. It's not going to be up all the time. It's just sometimes Slime Rancher will be there. But Slime Rancher is something that it's going to be an extra upload. It will not be instead of, at least for now. Where if that one is unregulated, unscheduled, it's because it's a sometimes food. You know, like cookies. It's it is only going to be when and where time allows it. A range upgrade, that'll help. Jeez. But extra uploads will always be as I can. This is an XL4. That's horrible for us trying to get Polaroid, because it means that this is guaranteed to be the mom fight floor. You know what? Just come and get me. Come and get me, idiots. Hey, that's what I was hoping for. But this is guaranteed to be our mom fight, and it's... Oh, I tried playing that orbital there. You gotta believe me. Got him. I'm really bad with these things, even on the version of the game I prefer, which is the Switch version. Sacrilegious or no. Oh, I hate bonies. This guy's gonna turn into a bony. Oh, he turned into a fly. But yeah, extra uploads will be unregimented. They'll just come as they may, but they'll be additional, never instead of, and that's just gonna be the case for. Did you see that orbital play? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Get him. Yeah, look at that. That looks like I almost know what I'm doing. But that is something that will never happen if, you know, to a mainline thing. Mainline things, I will always be very clear about when they're going up, and, you know, when to expect them. So, as of the time of recording this, you can still expect everything to go up noon daily, just as it is. And then any extra stuff will probably go up, you know, later in the day, whatever day it's going up. I think, what did I do, like 2 p.m.? I think I've been doing for the indie stuff whenever it goes up. And that's just the way it is. By the way, we're digging for a Spirit Heart here. And there was. You'll love to see it. I really want to take that card. But I can't. I gotta take the Spirit Heart, hope for a penny later. Now, I know the problem is if it's a 2 of diamonds, it's better to have as much money as possible before picking it up. So, like, that's not really going to work out. But my thought on the matter is it's probably not a 2 of diamonds. It's probably like a 2 of something we don't care about, or an ace of something we don't care about. That's just the way I see it. Like, those cards are always tempting. What you really want to see there is a Joker card. Just flat out. Not a Troll Bomb. That's not what it is. But with those, like, those extra... I thought I had time to run through there, but I forgot that I'm at 1.03 speed. But I saw the ram horns and got excited. I was like, oh, we're fast enough. But no, with those, like, trading cards, or excuse me, the deck of cards, that you expect them to be, you know, you can't expect them to be knockouts. You can hope, because they're on average better than a regular tarot card, but you can't expect it to be a knockout fight, because there's still some stinkers in there. Like, you don't want to see an Ace of Hearts. You don't want to see... This isn't what we're looking for, man. You don't want to see a 2 of Hearts. You don't want to see, you know, a 2 of Spades when you're doing just fine. You don't want to see a Ace of Spades when you're doing just fine on keys. You know, there's so many things you do not want it to be that... Wait, this is Curse of the Labyrinth, meaning we have 2 boss fights and 2 item rooms, so we'll try and dig around for that second one. I think we'll go this way and fight the first boss. Hopefully get an item that'll make it easier to explore the floor, and then pick up the card here. Just a dime now. 2 hearts, just what I said you don't want, but it could keep us alive. Okay. Judgment. Sure. Good. So we have a really high, wow, double champion cage, you say, huh? That's what we're going with here. Well, all right, yeah, we're not getting a deal on this floor. I'm sorry to tell you, we might not even survive this boss fight. I gotta love with the having no damage upgrades, having having like base speed, effectively we'll call it, having, you know, no extra HP, no HP protection, having those spikes never be up when we want them to be, except for right then. There is no way. And Blood Clot, not a real damage upgrade. So yeah, we're still hurting quite bad. We're no way we're gonna deal on this floor. No way we are. This run is cursed, but and it's really trying to make it so I can't talk about what I need to talk about. But I'm gonna keep trying anyway. So you know what? How about that? How about Isaac looks terrible now too? But yeah, so it's really different, and I don't know what the future holds, but I'm obviously excited to get into it, and I'm hoping that it can bring not scary and awful things and completely ruin my tempo, because I'm liking having daily uploads. I'm liking having a consistent schedule. It kind of keeps me honest, it gives me something to do with my free time too. But a big I didn't need to take damage from it twice. Actually, you popped 2 hearts there, because that's literally halfway point. I like all that, but, you know, I'm not going to have free time a whole lot anymore, depending on how things work out. There's a good chance that I just, you know, have to focus on my studies, because I am taking classes that are going to require quite a bit of writing out of me, quite a bit of reading out of me, and, you know, there's one class that's going to really, really challenge my ability, and that's, you know, just... Okay. Oh, there we go. That was a good room. That I'm impressed with myself. There's a tinted rock. I wish we would have went here first before fighting double freaking cage, dude. Oh, well, alright. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I ain't too upset because we're just gonna blow this whole schmagoigle up. And actually, we're gonna leave. And it didn't matter. Tinted rock didn't have spirit hearts, so we're gonna blow this all up, hoping for more hearts. Holy cards, Batman! Only 52 card pickup, by the way. Sorry, I'm gonna quickly look through these while thinking of where to go.
2 of clubs.
World card, Chariot, Sun, Judgment. Blow them up again. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the Sun here. Okay, it turns out you didn't need it, because I'm gonna keep the World card for the next. Either the next floor or the floor after. Depends on how far we think we can. Leech, you have been an absolute delight for us, and honestly, I've heavily undervalued you, but I need a knockout. I need damage. I need something. Like, sure, Leech does damage. Sure, Papa Fly does damage, but sure, Peep technically does damage. Oh, no. Alright, well, none of that was what we were hoping for. Leech was our best option there. I'm guilty of not taking it, but I still stand by we had to reroll. We had to hope for something better than any of what we got, and we didn't. But I mentioned I'm rusty and the best player in the world and really good at Isaac. So greed fight here doesn't matter unless he has Steam Sale, in which case it sucks that we that we didn't fight him before picking up those cards. And oh, I'm taking damage. You love to see the black card though. You really do. That's all right. Well, there goes our money. All right, so he didn't have Steam Sale, which is great. That's honestly, I'm very happy to hear that. I did not want to have to deal with the shame. So, yeah, basically the point I was trying to get across this whole freaking time, man, is that I don't know what the future looks like. Just bear with me and follow, on social media if you can, to kind of be made aware as I find out myself, because I'll let you know on there. That's going to be the most up-to-date way to keep in touch with me, and just kind of all around the easiest way for me to communicate with you guys is just through social media that way. If that doesn't work for you, just watch the videos. I'll explain it in videos as well. I feel like this has a good chance of being second secret. Yeah, thank you, Christina, for your wonderful tips. Your tips and tricks on your gamer's guide on saving the universe or whatever have absolutely come in clutch for us. And by saving the universe, I mean finding secret rooms. That, admittedly, that was probably the best one we found so far, and it was a singular piece of HP. Hey, if we found equality, we would find equality. But so no, you know, just follow me on wherever you can, and just, you know, I'll tell you, I'll let you know. I won't leave you out of the loop. You know, it's without people watching. You know, it's just me talking into the void. And why do I need to care about when I upload? I'm me. I'm the one who has to. Oh, bad. We can stand and deliver now. If we can dodge that foot, you can run into it and it doesn't deal contact damage, but I'm just unable to put that into practice. Because I can't ever place my orbitals right. Oof. Entirely my bad. Just, yeah, thank you. We gotta deal with the angel. Excuse me, we did not deserve this. Okay, well, being fair with the items we got, okay, we kind of deserved this, because these are bad items. I don't want to fight the angel statue. I don't care about the key piece at all. Like, okay, being fair, I care about the increased deal of the angel chance, but I don't want to fight the angel statue right now. No way. Oh, that's too close. Oh. Alright, well, we're fighting. This is this is the kind of game we're playing, I guess. Alright, you got me at 6. There's not a whole lot I can do. But no, just follow us and stand and deliver. You know, do what you can, and I'll do what I can on the upload front and, you know, the communication front. So if you are not interested at all in communicating with me about this, or care about when I'm uploading, you just care to watch as they come, great. You know, don't feel like you have to worry about it. If you're just like, yeah, if you uploaded less, that'd be great. Well, good news. I might be. And if you're like, you know, I'd prefer you to upload, you know, daily, but, you know, it sucks that you're not gonna, and whatever. Like, sorry, I know it's tough, but I can't prevent it. Oh God. All right. Well, I just sorry about that. Yeah, we're gonna world card. Just get me out of here. I was trying to take a drink of a flavored beverage. It wasn't water this time. I have a water. I had 2 beverages open. Can you believe that? What kind of monster am I? I had 2 beverages open, mostly because I had a water and a Gatorade. And, you know, I was like, I wanna double hydrate, double dip on this. Give me one that's flavored and one that's not. And you know, call me what you will on that one. We're out of bombs, excuse me. Well, that makes sense. I kind of spent $1 million in one of them before. But by the way, you're seeing in this room exactly why we need damage. And, like, sure, 6 rate of fire is carrying us a little bit, but not. By the way, those dodges for a second there were pretty good. Not me. It doesn't carry me to have 6 rate of fire. It carries a better player to do it. Like, I'm a better player. This is a win. It's a hard win, but it's a win. For me, though, this is challenging because I do best with bigger damage numbers. You know, having base damage, but a lot of fire rate I do very bad with. The more opportunities to have to dodge that I have, the more likely I am to not dodge. But if I can shoot and then not have to worry about shooting for a little bit and then shoot again, and, you know, just chunk whatever I hit as I hit it, I don't have a lot to fear. So it's, and I know I talk about that a lot, too much. I know, I'm sorry, but I wish that we had a little bit more. I'm hoping that the item we get from this boss fight is impactful in a positive way for us. I'm hoping that it's something like, I don't want to get greedy here, but like Magic Mush would be pretty sick. You know, just something to give us more damage, more output, more something, you know, more pizzazz. But I just, why am I even shooting at that one? Come here. What, I gotta be honest with you. That was a real brain dead play, just shooting into the abyss there. Oh, we do have bombs. Okay, cool. I was like, wait, we don't have bombs. Why come up this way? But we do have bombs, so we're going to bomb our way through this secret room here to cut out a huge chunk of this floor. Because the less rooms we do right now, the better. If this boss is the matriarch, by the way, we are omega dead. Like, hyper, for sure, not going to live. And I'm sorry. Raw liver. That's an HP upgrade, the first one of the run. That freaking the orbital that shoots without our guidance almost ruined us getting through that secret room. Did you see that? They're colluding against me. Freaking even my items are trying to make me lose. This is no good. But yeah, so just bear with me on the upload front, and we should be okay. Like I don't, you know, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm still trying to do this. I'm still working on it, and like a big reason why I've been kind of putting off recording a little bit is because I'm glasses. Oh, I don't mind this. This is arguably probably the easiest boss that this could have been. I like realistically, I don't think I can think of a better Womb 1 boss to have us fight than Blastocyst. This is a boss that I forgot could even be actually a boss, because I only ever see it in like boss rush and then in rooms. You don't actually ever fight this in a boss room. But anyway, it's because I'm in a dorm, and if you watch my other episodes of Isaac, you will have seen. Pardon me, by the way. That was okay. We got the deal we didn't deserve, meaning that a deal on next floor is not probably going to happen. And I mean, like, I don't know. I guess another orbital. Oh no, he's a little buddy that shoots. Okay, well that's damage. Count it. We frigate. This run sucks anyway. I'm ready to die. Come and get me. And like honestly, like you'd be surprised. You're probably like, hey, your damage isn't that bad, but it's bad for me. All right, you gotta trust, just trust and understand. I'm trying. I am, and actually this fight isn't going nearly as bad as I thought it would, but that's because it's just not shooting. So, but just know that I'm not playing it up. I'm struggling to make this work. I'm trying to make this work, but I'm guaranteeing nothing here. But no, just yeah, I moved to dorms. If you watch my other episodes of Isaac, by the way, we totally did that. If you watch my other episodes of Isaac, you know that when I was at my old place, I had someone come home and just like talk to me for like 30 seconds, and it completely threw me off. It made me like lose my mind, dude. Please be a full run reroll. What are you? Give me the long and short of it. I'm pressing all these buttons. Please just be something. Be anything good. All right. Well, you know, honestly, that counts. That counts as something good because it didn't negatively impact us. What do you think? No, well, definitely not north. Let's go south. But yeah, I was out of my gourd because someone came home and spoke to me, and like now I'm living in a dorm situation where like people can like probably hear me talking, and that's freaking me out, and I'm thinking about it constantly and nervous as all get out. You could drop something. You could drop a Emperor card. That'd be great. Get me to the mom fight immediately. I would love that. Otherwise, Hierophant. Couldn't complain. World card, mapping would be good. Plenty of things you could drop. Drop a card. Hermit. Sure. Spin the wheel. Not very well spun, I must admit. Actually, check this out. Hey, like me now. At least we have eliminated two directions though, because they were mercifully short directions. I'll give the game that they were not too bad. That could have gone infinitely worse if they were extremely long corridors of bologna sandwich, as they say, for us to go through. But it wasn't. It was just, really, really short couple rooms and not too bad boss fight. So we're doing okay here. I'd play you if I could, buddy. Promise. We're gonna keep going. What is this? West. Directions are hard when you're stupid, like me. I don't mean that to be an insult to anyone who isn't good with cardinal directions. I'm just trying to make fun of myself more than anything. Lampreys! Oh, baby. You see that? You see that? He's a real gamer. I'm telling you, this run is bad, but I am trying. I'm trying my little gourd out. And Blood Clot, okay, I gotta admit it. Blood Clot's been doing work for us. I didn't think it would. I disrespected it heavily in the early stages, and little Seraphim or whatever it is, coming in huge too. Where despite having 3 damage, those items are really big for us. And if we somehow beat the odds, get the deal on this floor, which again I'm not counting on it, not expecting it, but if we do, then we can abuse the orbital game against Isaac if we can survive that long. And again, provided it's a deal with the angel. If a deal with the devil, we're upsetting spaghetti, but it's whatever. You know, because we certainly can't beat Lamb. There's just no way that would not happen. You know what? Okay, that's not true. There's one way. The one way we beat the Lamb is by taking this pill. I'm kidding. The one way we would beat the Lamb is, I tried juking it, couldn't. The one way we would beat the Lamb is by getting to the Lamb floor somehow, right? That's already extremely, almost impossibly unlikely, right? But we make it there. Sure, you got it. And then when we get there, the 3 red chests, by the way, sorry if you heard my phone there. How rude of me. We made it to the mom fight, by the way, but it would be if we make it there, or It Lives. By the way, it's It Lives, I forgot. So this is the one that's harder and shoots beams and whatever. And spawns a bunch of freaking eyes. But we have the shield, and the shield, I don't remember the actual name of this item, but that should help a lot here. And us having 2 orbitals surround us, and, you know, and us being genius game players by making moves like that. I think a fistula, excuse me? What are you doing spawning another boss? Okay, I forgot that it could do that because it's been a long time since I've had to fight this boss with freaking no damage. Any dodges you just saw were unintentional, I promise you. They were not reflective of true skill. Please don't expect skilled moments. I just happened to luck my way through whatever just happened. I don't know. So this shield, by the way, huge. You love to see it. But we made it. We took no damage, and we got a deal, dude. This is the wrong 4 to want a deal, isn't it? No! Wait. Hey, try saying again, spawn. So we got Holy Shot, which is great. And the Isaac path just spawns now that It Lives. Oh, baby. Let's go. Yes, this is going to be so much easier than I thought it was. Okay, so we made it to Isaac. That's great. I, again, could not be happier for that. I didn't expect this. I'd like to thank the Academy. Okay, let's... What do you think? What do you think on this one? Let's... South again? No, it couldn't be. Oh, this is... Alright, you're right. It bad room. Alright. I'm trying. Believe me, I'm trying. Okay? But this room sucks. Especially when you're at 1.03 speed. Oh, he's done it. I'm a legend. Just forget the damage I took earlier, okay? Promise me you'll forget it. Hey, 4 cents. How worth it? I don't even know what I was digging for there. There's nothing that would really help us in pots, but I figured, who knows? But no, what I was gonna say is the way we would have beaten the Lamb is if we fought it and it somehow dropped 3 Guppy items and we just became Guppy. That would have been a win. Sure. Yeah, we would probably beat the Lamb despite having 3 damage. It would have been a little in tight, but we probably could have done it. We might not make it to Isaac at this point, but we now know that it's okay if you don't get the deal on the final floor, which is huge info, huge intel. Forgot it was It Lives. Forgot that that we want please, kind sir, please, I beg you. But no, we definitely know now a lot more intel. So future runs, we don't have to stress as much. We just need to beat the It Lives fight, which is possible, as you saw. With us being able to beat it right now with no damage upgrades, we can do it. Dude, we're gonna test for a second secret again. Okay, no luck. We're gonna go for it, and I think we're going to pop the pills. There's a chance that I'm excited, but there's a chance that I'm drowsy. And that's why we pop the pills. I'm drowsy. We're not popping both of them, just the one. We're going to try and play the orbital game here if we can. If we can help it. I'm bad at this. Alright, we got to back off. We have to back off now. I'm scared. So this is in tight. I don't know if we can do this. So, you know, I'm gonna need a spirit bomb here. I'm gonna need your help. And it's not because of his shots, because his shots are very slow. It's because I'm stupid and took a lot of dumb damage at the start of this fight trying to play the orbital game that I know I'm bad at. But if we can manage it. By the way, I've never seen this phase last this long. Ever. But because we have the I'm drowsy, we can do it, but it's the beams. We're very slow, so we have to play the central game to avoid beams, and they come too fast for us to dodge them like these shots. Because his shots are incredibly slow. We can manage the shots. Managing the beams is the hard part. But we have a chance here. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm you know, screw it. We're talking about the game now. I can talk about real life stuff later. When I can talk about the less important things later. This is important. Us winning is important. You know what? Kick a bomb. Get him. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I thought we could make it through. I also didn't show you the seed. Oh, I need a sippy. That sucks. I tried. I really did. And honestly, us stretching that to the Isaac fight is beyond me. I didn't think we could do that, but we did. We managed to get to the Isaac fight. So now we know we can just pick really strong characters and just blast our way through the game. So next run, expect a strong character, expect some blasting, expect me to show you the seed, and we'll talk some more. You know, I got a lot more to say. I got a lot more in the chamber to talk about when it comes to you know, school, when it comes to why recording's been weird. And I've had some stuff happen, brother. Let me tell you, I got some stuff I want to talk about. But before we get into any of that, you know, we'll talk about that in another one. So for now, thank you for hanging out. It's been great seeing you again. I know that, you know, we don't see each other. It's, you know, I don't have face cam, and you don't have viewer cam. That'd be weird if you did. I don't know how it would ever get to me. I guess if you recorded it, posted to YouTube, and then like tagged me, I guess. But please don't ever do that. That'd be like supreme strange. But no, thank you for sticking around. You know, if you stuck around through the full 46 minutes, please leave a like. I'm sure you liked it. You know, it's been a long run, but we're here. We're doing our best, and we'll be back. We'll be back. You know, if you haven't already, please subscribe so you can see my If For Now daily uploads. Again, if that ever changes, I'll tell you on Twitter or on YouTube or both. So please, you know, follow me on Twitter. You can find Orange Show there at most folks. You know, I'll do my best to keep your best situation. Comment down below if you feel like it. More or less, it's basically if you have suggestions for me. I usually tell you if you played the seed with me, but I didn't show you the seed. I'm a fool. That's my fault. Next time I'll ask you about the seed. I really do want to know if you are playing the seeds along with me at home. Love to hear about that sort of stuff. If you're not, that's cool, but like, tell me. Hey, I found that cap. But yeah, no, at the end of it all, you know, I always tell you that in the description box I give you the full annotated typed out version of this, and I do, so check that out if you have questions about anything I've said. And at the end of that, I always tell you to have a lovely day, because I hope you do, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.